Melinda Stinnett has spent her life serving her alma mater, Stinnett and Associates, and the Oklahoma community. The sincerity and enthusiasm she exudes to those around her have led her to where she is today.
She emits a maximizer through and through. She has the ability to lean into strengths and sort of propel, I would say, herself personally and also teams to excellence. She likes to take things that are already strong and make them superior.
Obviously a very, very hard worker, but I think more so than that, doing things the right way, paying attention to other people, holding herself accountable, inspiring the people around her by focusing on the needs of the people around her.
Stinnett was born in Colorado, and because of her father's dream of being a professor, the family moved around for the first several years of her life. Eventually, work took her family to Green Bay, Wisconsin.
2 months after we arrived in Green Bay, he started looking for work, and finally got an offer from Oklahoma State University, which took us to Stillwater. And that basically is where she was raised. And there's no other place to go to university than Oklahoma State University. So,
never asked her to study. As she got into school, she always came home. The first thing she did when she came home from school was she'd sit at her desk and do whatever lesson, whatever plans that she had. It was the first thing she always did. She's always been that way, sort of self-motivated.
Stinnett's hard work and commitment to putting others first is not only exemplified in the success of Stinnett and Associates, a professional advisory firm and certified women's business enterprise, but also in its community of more than 100 employees in 3 states.
And I know her clients feels like she pays very close attention to them and is very client focused, and also know a lot of people who've worked for her, and almost everyone thinks it's a unique place to work in the concern that is given to the people who work there. They're not just employees, they're not used to make money, they are partners in the endeavor, and they are empowered.
I mean, she allowed me to be a better person. And because I'm a better person, my family is better. And when families are better, communities are better. And when communities are better, our state is stronger. Melinda cares about people and relationships, and I think she invests in people, and I think that's where it starts.
Unwavering in her support for her alma mater, Stinnett has lived by the Cowboy Code, ending every day knowing she has given it everything she has. Her dedication to the lifelong relationships she built while on campus has since extended to continued involvement and giving back to the university that supported her.
she was very involved as an undergraduate, was busy in all kinds of different student associations, and when she graduated in 1989, she was the outstanding female graduate, so definitely played a role, had a significant impact on her student life.
Well, Melinda, being very generous, would give a lot of credit to OSU for her success. I think it's fair to say she came with a lot of attributes of her own and worked extremely hard. But I know she absolutely loves OSU.
Driven by intentional decision-making and a passionate belief in being honest, Stinnett has accumulated a legacy that everyone who knows her can be proud of.
There are three things that I always think about Melinda. One is intelligence, of course, and another is integrity, and then the third one is compassion. And of those, the integrity is the one that I'm most impressed with. She has an unusual set of ethics, and I mean, it guides her.
Well, Melinda has so many values. I think that she's compassionate and she cares about other people. I think she's very, very genuine, and I think people wonder sometimes, how could you be so nice and be so successful? But she certainly has done that. She focuses on other people, cares about other people, and that's what we teach in the business school, and it's always nice to see that somebody does it and it works.
Part of what makes someone an ideal OSU graduate is striving for the highest common good and acting with care and authenticity. Few have embodied this competency as well as Stinnett. Her devotion to ethical leadership has made a lasting impression on all those around her. Melinda Stinnett, 2025 Oklahoma State University Hall of Fame.